Apple Music came late to the streaming party, but does it offer a good enough service to think about changing your listening habits? Let's sign up for Apple Music and give this platform an audio test drive. What is Apple Music? Apple Music is a music streaming service developed by Apple, but unlike Spotify, there is no free streaming option. Apple Music is only a premium service. Lacking a free option could be seen as a major stumbling block for growth. But when you are a company like Apple, with a strong history with iPods and iPhones, with iTunes installed, you have very easy access to potential users. Apple claims they have over 50 million users, which is getting close to Spotify's 75 million paid subscribers. That is quite impressive for a service that is only a few years old. A major selling point is the number of music tracks available. Apple claims they have over 50 million music tracks, which is very impressive. That number puts them ahead of their major rivals, Spotify and Google Music. Apple Music is best experienced on an iOS or Mac OS device. Admittedly, I do not have a Mac computer to test it out on that platform. Thankfully, it is also available on Android and Windows OS devices. So Apple Music is basically everywhere. You need iTunes to use Apple Music. Thankfully, iTunes is not the disaster it once was on Windows PCs. Still not the best experience I've had, and a noticeable drop in quality compared to its competitors. Apple Music costs $9.99 per month in the US and $9.99 per month in the UK. It's a much better deal for the US users. There is also a student discount and family package on offer for Apple Music, which is a great deal. As for the performance, Apple uses the same as iTunes downloads, which is 256 kilobytes per second AAC. Spotify uses 320 kilobytes per second org, if that stuff interests you. Apple has the edge here. The songs I have played do sound better. Nothing earth-shattering, but noticeable. On the plus side for Spotify, their music discovery system still feels better than Apple's current system. So, what's the verdict? How does it stack up? Well, there's no shortage of quality rivals. Apple Music is an excellent option. If you're an Apple user, especially an iOS user, it's a no-brainer. Windows users will still have to deal with the poor iTunes experience they've had for some time now. As for my recommendation, I still prefer Spotify for the moment. That could change over time. Finally, something of note, Apple has been very generous to the public with a free month trial, so give it a go yourself. Just remember to cancel the membership before the trial period ends, if you're not impressed with Apple Music.